Hey there, NFL fans, and welcome to the final week of the NFL season. I cannot believe it. It's week 17. What's your thoughts on that, my friend?
Well, all I can say right now is up on how fast the season has gone.
Yeah, it
Because
went
I
very,
can't.
very fast, like a two snaps. Okay, before we give our picks in week 17, we're going to tell all of yours how we did in week 16 last week. Okay, I'm going to go first. I was 7 out of 9. Bad week for me, but my current record is for the wins 134 wins, and for my loss columns 105. And that's okay, but I really wish I could do a little better. Okay, my friend, tell all of yours how you did.
Well, last week I got a 10-6 record with overall 142 and 82.
Okay, can you repeat that? I'm not too sure the viewers heard you.
Oh, I said the record I had last week was 10-6, and my overall is 142 and 82.
Okay. Another thing is, I know I said before we get our picks. How was your Christmas, my friend?
Christmas is great, man. Spending time with the fam. Having that good quality time. Eating good food and opening up cool gifts and stuff like that. It was a pretty good Christmas. How about yours?
Yeah, pretty good Christmas. I got awesome gifts. I'm not gonna go into detail because this is not a Christmas video. Um, I had my brother over, his sister-in-law, my sister-in-law. Sorry, we played a couple video games. Awesome dinner for my mom, and it was a good turnout. I had to work some the next day, but it's all good and gravy. But I cannot believe it. It'll be 2015 before you know it, and no snow in the Chicagoland area and in that area, but it'll be here before you know it. Sadly, but surely. Um, Now you don't have to worry about that because you live in the California area, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, lucky you. Okay, let's move on. Now we're gonna discuss about Week 17. This past Thursday, no more games because it's over with. Now it's all Sunday games. No more Monday Night Football games. That's this past Monday. So it's all divisional games. Okay, first game, the Indianapolis Colts versus the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee is home. They're underdogs. I'm going with the favorite team. Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts. They have a great season. Who do you have in this matchup?
I believe Indianapolis Colts.
Okay, next matchup, the Kansas City Chiefs will be at home versus your team, the Chargers. I'm going with the Chargers because I'm not too sure if you heard this. They're starting a quarterback for the Chiefs is gonna be not gonna playing. I guess he's gonna have surgery. I don't know what's going on, but it's a total mess in Kansas City. Who do you have in this matchup?
I have the San Diego Chargers winning.
And hopefully they'll make another playoff run. Good luck with your team. Okay, the Miami Dolphins will be at home versus the New York Jets. I'm going Miami. I'm not too sure if you heard. I guess Rex Ryan is going to get fired on Monday because they have a crappy season. Who do you have in this matchup?
I gotta go with the Miami Dolphins too. They have way too many playmakers.
Yeah, and they're young too. They're a young squad. Okay, next matchup, the Minnesota Vikings will be at home versus the Chicago Bears. Oh, for the hell of it, I'm going with the underdog. It don't mean nothing. For both teams, Jay Cutler's back in action because the other guy had a concussion from last Sunday against Detroit. So we'll see what happens. It's make or break for Jay Cutler. This team is a total mess. Disappointing team for the Bears this season. Sadly but surely. So who you have in this matchup?
I have actually Chicago Bears winning.
Okay, let's see if we both right on Sunday. Okay, next matchup, Tom Brady and New England Patriots will be at home versus the Buffalo Bills. No doubt about it, I'm going with Tom, terrific, future Hall of Famer, the Patriots. Who you have in this matchup, my friend?
Tom Terrific.
Yeah, hands down. Okay, next matchup, Eli and the New York Giants will be at home versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going with Philly. Philly, disappointing loss last Saturday against Washington, so they did not make the playoffs. That sucks for them. So who you have in this matchup?
I got Philadelphia Eagles because there's a bit of sense of urgency.
Yeah, I guarantee they'll make the playoffs next season. Okay, next matchup: Drew Brees, New Orleans Saints versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay will be home. I'm going with Drew Brees and the company. They didn't make the playoffs, but they want to end the season on a high note. Who you have in this matchup?
I have Drew Brees winning the last final match.
Okay, next matchup: Tony Romo and the Dallas Cowboys versus RG3 and the Washington Redskins. Washington will be home. I'm going Dallas. Dallas is on a roll lately, and they won the division for the first time since '09, I think, or '08. I'm not too sure. Congratulations to the Cowboys. Who you have in this matchup?
Yeah.
What?
I can't believe that, it's been that long
Yeah.
since the Cowboys won the division.
Yep. So who you have?
Hey, I gotta go with them Cowboys.
Okay, next matchup. The Baltimore Ravens will be at home versus the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland is another disappointing team. I thought they're gonna make a late run, but they had a little quarterback issue. Johnny Manziel and then the other quarterback, they know what the hell they doing. Upper management, but Sammy's gonna get fired at the end of the season. I'm going with Baltimore. Who you have?
I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens. They are gonna end their season on a high note.
Okay, next matchup. Houston Texans will be at home versus the Jacksonville Jaguar. Jacksonville have another bad season. I'm going with Houston. AJ, whatever his name, AJ White, is that right?
J.J. Watt.
Okay, JJ Watt. My bad.
Oh,
I'm going with Houston. Who you have?
I'm going with them Texans.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I'm not too sure if they're gonna make the playoffs. Are they or no?
They need a whole lot of help to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, that sucks for them. Okay, next matchup. I'm sorry, I kind of screwed up there. The Atlanta Falcons will be at home versus the Carolina Panthers. This is another divisional game. It's for whoever wins will win the division. I'm going with Atlanta for the hell of it. Who you have in this matchup?
I'm going with the Falcons.
Okay. Next matchup. Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos will be at home versus the Oakland Raiders. I'm going with Denver overall. They have an okay, last Monday night, they got shell shocked by the Bengals. So who you have in this matchup?
I got to go with the Denver Broncos on this one.
Okay, next matchup, the Green Bay Packers, Aaron Rodgers and his crew will be at home versus the Detroit Lions. This is for the NFC North title. The winner of that probably will get the second seed or the first seed. I'm not too sure, and they want to fight for the home field advantage over Seattle, but we'll find out. I'm going with Green Bay. I'd love to see Detroit win it just for the hell of it, something different, but I don't think it's going to happen. Who do you have in this matchup?
I believe Aaron Rodgers will win. Never count that guy out.
Yeah, ever since he said in the beginning of the year, relax, and it all came. It's been clicking for Green Bay. Next matchup, the San Francisco 49ers will be at home versus the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going Arizona. This might be the last game for Jim Harbaugh as a coach for the Niners, but we'll find out on Sunday. Who do you have in this matchup?
I gotta go with the 49ers.
Okay. Next matchup, the defending Super Bowl champion Seattle versus the St. Louis Rams. I'm going Seattle, hands down. Very, very tough to win in Seattle. Who do you have?
I'm going with them Hawks.
Oh, alrighty then. Okay, for Sunday Night Football, the last Sunday Night Football to end the season. Okay, the Pittsburgh Steelers will be home versus the Cincinnati Bengals. This is another divisional game. This is another whoever wins will win the AFC North. So I'm going with the Steelers. Who do you have?
I'm going with the Steelers.
Okay, I'm going to make this short and sweet. Colts and Tennessee matchup 96% Colts, 4% Tennessee. Kansas City and your Chargers 49% KC, 51% Chargers. Miami Jets matchup 95% Miami, 5% Jets. Minnesota and the Bears matchup 80% Minnesota, 20% chance for the Bears to win. Wow, that'd be a huge upset for the Bears. Patriots 91%, Buffalo 9%, Giants 41%, Philly 59%, New Orleans 86%, Tampa 14% chance in that matchup. Dallas and Washington matchup 91% chance for Dallas, 9% chance to win. Baltimore 97%, Cleveland 3% chance, Houston 97%, Jacksonville 3%, Atlanta 80%, Carolina 20% chance, Denver 98%, Oakland 2% chance. Wow. Okay, Green Bay 93%, Detroit 7%, San Francisco 68%, Arizona 32%, St. Louis, Seattle 97%, St. Louis 3%, Steelers 82%, and the Bengals Steelers 82% and the Bengals 18% for Sunday Night Football. Okay, my friend, what's your thoughts on that?
I think everything sounds about right, but I'm shocked that Cincinnati and Pittsburgh isn't 50-50 or near closer.
Yeah, none of them are 50-50 or closer. Actually, this whole entire season is mostly like a freaking blowout, these percentages, you know?
Yeah, but you remember those one or two times that one of the teams got 100% and the other team had no chance?
Yeah. I don't know if that was right. It probably was, you know?
Yeah, it probably was.
So my viewers, if you're listening, my friend and myself will definitely do the playoffs next week. It will call the wild card weekend because it's Saturday and Sunday. I'm looking forward to it. Are you looking forward to the playoffs next week?
Oh yeah, that's where all the real action begins and everything seriously counts.
Yes, I mean this counts, but all the wins has clinched already, so probably most of the stars are not gonna play that much. They should play because they need them down the stretch, you know.
Oh yeah.
I mean they shouldn't play that much of the last week of the important game because they might get hurt and they might be screwed in the playoffs, you know.
Yeah, that does tend to happen.
Yeah. So do you think week 17 the key ones to be blowouts, or do you think be boring games like the Detroit Green Bay game would be boring, or the Steelers? Do you think any of those key matchups would be boring, or what?
Those key matchups will not be boring because they know that, every play matters, and they know that they're in a contention to get into the dance, into the playoff dance, and, they're not going to give away plays like they normally do. They're going to bring their A game, and it's going to be a smash-mouth football games going on.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, and hopefully maybe a wild card team will win the whole thing, but we'll make a separate podcast on that. Viewers, Happy New Year from your friend, Team Rai Rai, and you want to say anything about the New Year, my friend?
Well, I just hope that everybody has a great New Year, and thank you for joining on this crazy ride to the playoffs with us. Thank you for listening through all the weeks, and we can't wait to see you guys on the flip side for the NFL Wild Card Weekend.
Yep.
Hopefully, you guys have a great New Year's and have a great one. Go Bolts!
Yeah, go Bears to end the 2014 season. And if you're gonna party like a rock star, be careful and make sure you got someone drive for you, or you could just stay home. You know, but it's gonna be crazy. The party today. It's the most party year to end the year. So this is your friend here once again, Team IRI. You want to say goodbye, my friend?
Yeah, this is your boy Justin, and we'll see you next week for the Wild Card Weekend. Have a great one, guys. God bless.
Okay. Catch you later. Ciao.